해봐.
이거 봐. 아무렇지도 않잖아.
Unsang finally finds Hain, and he feels disappointed. Because Hain is hiding at her ex-husband's house. Unsang can do anything according to his determination, so don't make him more evil. Hain feels threatened by Unsang. Unsang said that he had seen her health diagnosis. And he wants to be her guardian. Unsang asked why Hain didn't tell her parents about her illness. Was it because they had previously lost a son? If you don't want to make things miserable. Then Unsang asked Hain to come back immediately, because the position is still available. He gave 2 days and will hold a press conference. Because the one who can save Hain is Unsang, not Hyun-woo. Then Soo Cheol came, and when he was about to hit Unsang, it turns out Unsang dodged and Soo Cheol fell. Soo Cheol feels that he is make mistake because he was deceived by Unsang. Hain says it's not his fault, so stop crying. Then Soo Cheol asks where is the high. He hopes his wife is okay. Hain asks Soo Cheol to keep Unsang's coming a secret. Because there is something Hain needs to do, so don't tell her parents yet. Soo Cheol was forced to accept his sister's request. And Hyun-woo's brother said that he suffered from night blindness, so he couldn't see anything. While looking for a Wi-Fi signal, Soo Cheol finds a place to practice boxing. It turns out that the place belongs to Hyun-woo's brother and has a high Wi-Fi signal. Then Soo Cheol saw Hyun-woo's boxing trophy. His brother said he was good at boxing. He is so smart that he uses his brain when boxing. He could predict his opponent's movements. In short, he's a life simulator. He waited for his opponent to get tired and landed punches until his opponent fell. And Hyun-woo was able to beat the land broker and his friends. It turned out that Hyun-woo had called the police. He was caught red-handed, so he will be taken to the police station. Hain was worried because it was late at night, but Hyun-woo wasn't home yet. He also couldn't contact Hyun-woo. Finally, Hyun-woo arrived home with a face full of wounds. Hain asked what happened to Hyun-woo. Was Hyun-woo hit? Then Hain took off Hyun-woo's clothes. He wanted to see how serious his injuries were. Hain didn't let Hyun-woo talk. She saw Hyun-woo's back was red. She asked if it was because he was hit with a stick. Then Hain asked him to open his mouth. And Hyun-woo explains that he didn't bite his tongue or get beaten. He was only slightly scratched and his lip was split. Hain was very worried why Hyun-woo could be like that. Then Hain put ointment on Hyun-woo's lips. Hyun-woo explained that he was fighting 3 people. Hain might not know, but Hyun-woo used to box when he was little. He also used to get hit and it didn't hurt, but just stings. Then Hain asked who did that. Hyun-woo answered that he was the band land broker. And he's been arrested, and if he's found guilty, then that could change things. Hain asked Hyun-woo to promise to run away if something like that happens again. Hyun-woo couldn't because he had previously promised Hain. Hain said that it was a promise between husband and wife. Meanwhile, they are already divorced, so there is no need to promise. And if he comes home beaten like that again, then Hain will kill Hyun-woo. Hyun-woo could only obey Hain's wishes.
좋아해요.
Hain dropped off Hyun-woo in front of the house. Then he smeared ointment on Hyun-woo's face. He also put a plaster on Hyun-woo's wound. Hain really cares about Hyun-woo. When he was about to leave, Hyun-woo's car suddenly stopped. Because it was busy time, Hyun-woo decided to be with Hain for a while. They both enjoyed ice cream while chatting. If they apply ointment on time and clean the wound frequently, would things be different? And Hain said that before that they broke up. If they don't get married, they won't keep those memories. No need for festering wounds or scars. Hyun-woo will meet someone kinder and gentler than her. But Hyun-woo doesn't agree with Hain's words. If they break up, Hyun-woo will regret it, because the choice will be the same. If only you already knew that. Hyun-woo will often ask Hain how her day was. Is someone bothering her? He felt sorry for not asking Hain about it. Hyun-woo received an email saying that he had been demoted for malpractice. Then he moved to a small and narrow workroom. Eun-sung met Hyun-woo there. Hyun-woo had guessed that this would happen. Then Eun-sung talked about Hain, who was in Yeongdeuri, Hyun-woo's hometown. Hyun-woo was surprised how Eun-sung knew. Then Eun-sung asked if Hain didn't tell him that Eun-sung was there yesterday. Hyun-woo replies that he is quite busy with the arrest of the land broker, Mr. Pyeon. Eun-sung was a bit surprised to hear that. And Hyun-woo said that he had the ability to uncover the truth. Hyun-woo and Young-ki meet Grace. Hyun-woo informed that Grace opened 13 unregistered spa branches and this was prohibited. And Grace also avoids taxes. Young-ki said that Grace was a matchmaker and also a destroyer of people's household. Hyun-woo and Young-ki have a list of couples whose households have been damaged by Grace. They are influential people, such as the National Assembly, the prosecutor's office, the courts, and there are also gangster leaders. They wouldn't stay silent if they knew everything. Grace finally wants to help Hyun-woo, but she asks Hyun-woo for money. Then Byung-jae came and hit Grace on the head. That Grace is not in a condition to bargain. Byung-jae doesn't hesitate to get his hands dirty, so stop counting if you don't want to go to prison. Then they went to Conan's place to look for Chairman Hong, who was hidden by Eun-sung. Hyun-woo thinks that the hospital might not be that far away, because the chairman needs oxygen while traveling by ambulance. And Grace will find out the hospital where the chairman is being treated. Hain's secretary comes to Yeongdeuri to meet Hain. She was confused about why Hain chose her ex-in-law's house to hide. Because if asked to choose, the secretary would prefer prison to her in-law's house. But Hain says that her in-laws are very nice. They always cooked delicious food for her. Then the secretary said why Hyun-woo was still working there even though he was humiliated. Hain was surprised that Hyun-woo was humiliated because of what? His secretary replied that he was waiting to be given the position due to malpractice. And they will soon create a personnel committee. Then Hain called Eun-sung. She said that it was impossible for Hyun-woo to commit malpractice as Eun-sung was accused of. But Eun-sung can make up and make any accusations against Hyun-woo. until Hyun Woo became an ex-convict. Hyun Woo invites Hae to chat. He asked what Eun-sang said yesterday with Hae. He asked why Hae was there and asked Hae to go back to work and go home. Hyun Woo is emotional that Eun-sang wants to stay with Hae. He and Hae are not a couple. Then Hae also said that he and Hyun Woo were no longer a couple. Hae felt that Hyun Woo had helped enough and that was enough. Why didn't Hyun Woo tell her that he was waiting to be given a position? That Eun-sang can fake and do anything to Hyun Woo. Hae will mind her own business. She felt uncomfortable. Hyun Woo suffered in vain because of it. Hyun Woo only did it for Hae. But Hae asked not to do it for her. Because Hae will find her own solution. Hyun Woo's mother saw leaves on the floor. Then she followed the leaves and it headed to Hae's room. She hears Hae on the phone with her doctor. Hae said she took her medication and the tumor cells didn't appear to be growing on the most recent X-ray. Hearing that, she immediately went to Hyun Woo's room. She asked his son to be honest with her. Because Hae's behavior was strange, she fainted and then gave herself an injection. She suspected that Hae was sick. Hyun Woo said that Hae wanted it to be kept secret. Hyun Woo asked his mother to take care of her while he was away. And Hyun Woo said that Hae had a brain tumor. However, the size is large and that is a rare case. She cannot be operated on at this time and is only being monitored with medication. Hyun Woo also explained that her survival rate was not high. His mother found it hard to believe because she was so young. Hyun Woo asked his mother to keep it a secret. Because her parents didn't know, only her aunt knew. Hyun Woo initially wanted to divorce her. But when he found out, he decided to keep his marriage. His mother felt that Hyun Woo had a heart for him. Hyun Woo begs his mother to take good care of him when he was away.
나 없을 때
Hae came to Queen's supermarket. And Hyun Woo found out from the staff talking. Then he asked his secretary Hae. When Hae was doing her makeup, it turned out that Eun-sang was already waiting for her. Hae asked Eun-sang to keep his promise. Hyun Woo saw Hae and Eun-sang and chased her. Hyun Woo ran and looked for Hae. Finally, he found Hae with Eun-sang. Hae said that she would find a solution herself. She wants everything to be certain and fast. Then Eun-sang and Hae attend a press conference. Eun-sang made a speech that he became chairman of the Queens after the extraordinary general meeting. And he was also tormented by baseless assumptions and false accusations about betraying the former chairman and expelling his family. And to prove and clear up the misunderstanding, he wanted to make a big announcement. He will reappoint Hong Hae as the main director of Queen's Supermarket.
이익을 기록했습니다. 자격에 대한 다른
And then Hae gave a speech that Eun-sang threatened her. Eun-sang is surprised that Hae didn't make her speech as planned. Hyun Woo and the reporters were also shocked to hear Hae's statement. Hae continues that she threatened to include back Hyun Woo goes to prison. And Hae has the recorded evidence. Apart from that, Hae cannot serve again as the main director of supermarket. Because she was told that she only had a short time left.
멈춰